Hey everyone, it's V with Real Journal Talk, and so I am coming back this year to continue my budgeting. If you are interested in watching this video, please continue to watch. So you guys, I want to thank you all for supporting me all of last year and for the beginning of this year. Even though I've been MIA for the last 2 months, I think. Life, tired, work. And so that has kept me from actually filming. Just trying to get myself back on track as far as uploading my videos and keeping you guys posted with my budgeting journey. So for this year, I am using the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. I'm just utilizing it in this binder. So it's still going to be similar to what I did last year. It's just going to be set up using the binder. So I am going to go ahead and set up this monthly spread for February. And one thing I like about this binder set is that it reminds me of the Happy Planner. That way you can take out the sheets as you need it and what have you. So I really like that flexibility. So that's why I went with that this year. So let's see what I have as far as sticker wise, because I want to make sure that I use what I have. It's a budgeting show, so I believe in maintaining what I need for budgeting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Of course, you guys know that I love, for those who are new, I love using the budget stickers just because you get more quantity for what you pay for. These books are so reasonable, so you get a lot of stickers, and that way you can use it for any of your spreadsheets that you are using. So I am going to go ahead and put down the payday stickers. And so the first payday would be the 7th. Well, first let me make sure I don't have anything left over before I use this. Let me check, because I like to make sure I use everything up that let me see, before I start using the bigger the bigger stickers, just because they take up a little bit more space. And I have the payday stickers that I had got from Elaine Michelle Studios. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that, just because they are a little bit more size-wise for this calendar. So the first payday would be on the 7th. And then we're going to move on to the next one, which would be the 21st. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to put in all of the bills that are due. And let me see. Now this is where I'm actually going to go into the budget sticker book to see if I can find any of the stickers for what I have for bills. So we have, and I'm always looking at my calendar on my phone, just because that's my alert system as well, because this is more like a handwritten process that just helps me remember what I need to do. So we have a phone bill, and one thing that I'm seeing is I think I went out of the phone stickers, but we're going to go ahead and put this in here. And what else? We have, we have cable, which is here on the 4th. And then I have I hope you guys have been having a good week as well as a good first of the year. Like I said, I've been MIA, but I've been keeping up with the channels. I've just been tired and trying to get everything situated mentally, just so that way I can decompress from life itself. But I've been still budgeting, but I've been mainly doing it on my apps just so I can have something visually to look at. So that is going to be the cell phone bill, and then I have the light bill. Which is due here on Valentine's Day. And a lot of the bills have decreased, but then I also inherited some bills. So we're going to look at student loan payment here. And I have another one, but it's not. Let's see if I can find. I could have sworn they had some student loan icons in this budget sticker book. I just didn't need them at the time. Because I did was, let's see. Oh yeah, it's a graduation cap. So then, no, I had these mixed up. Let me see if this is going to come up. This one is due on the 8th. And this one is due on Valentine's Day. Okay, let's see what else we have. Car insurance, which we all know that for those who are new, I no longer have a truck payment, but of course you still have to have the insurance, and that is on the 25th. And let's see. I think that is everything. Not, I always can add it in. So let's just go in and let's just add these amounts. So this is actually $39. Why am I doing a dollar sign? It's already there. And this is $35. This is $120. This is $24.83, and this one is, I'm just gonna say 11. This is, what is this new bill? Because it seems like they went up. When you pay online, to me, it should not, the price shouldn't go up as far as processing fee, because that's an option that you offer your consumers. But it's like, because you pay online, they want to find a way to increase it. So it used to be $163. I'm gonna do $167 because I'm not sure, but it went up for their processing fee. So I think that's everything. If not, I always can add it, but I think that's everything. So I'm gonna just sit this here in front, and then I'm gonna go in like I always do and just label what I have as far as from a monthly standpoint, because that also helps me to realize if it's something that I'm missing. So I'm just gonna go in and use some of these stickers that I had that I didn't finish using. I like to use the old first. So let's say we're gonna do, oh my gosh, what was it? You could tell I've been out of commission for a couple of months. So budgeted income and then actual income. And this is going to be, let me get my little calculator out, because I'm using a different phone to film. So everything is in my other phone. So let me see. Okay, so it's going to be $3,322, and this is self income that's budgeted. And then we're going to do expenses. And we're going to do budgeted. And then just a plus or minus once that time comes. So let's go to the calendar. So we're going to do, you know what, guys? I told you that's why writing things down really matters, because we have the credit union that I pay every pay period, which is not on here, and that is budgeted at $210 a month. And then we have my project fund account. That's going to be $200 for the month. And then savings that I just try to do. I'm going to try to do the $280 for the month. And then we're going to jump into the landline. And I have to add these to that calendar. That's going to be the $39. And then cell phone, which is going to be $35. And cable, we're looking at roughly $120. And my federal student loan, we're looking at the $24.83. And a Navient loan, roughly $11. And truck insurance, I'm gonna say $167 because I don't know what that additional amount was. So let's see. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. I think I'm gonna still have to keep this stuff on this phone as well, versus the other phone that I'm recording on. See, here we go. Lights. You know what, guys? I put $11 here for the lights. I wish. That's $430. My light bill always goes up when it's cold season. So $430. And okay. So let's see. We're going to include cash envelopes just because it's best to have it on your monthly layout, just so that way you'll know, but you always can tweak it as you go. That's going to be for the month, I would say $490. And it's going to be $490. And I am doing a hospital bill that I have 2 more payments to pay off, and that is $141. And this is why I like writing, because I totally took that off of the calendar. So let's look at the total. Let's see. Total expenses. And if I forgot something, of course, there's no harm. We're not surgeons, so we can go back in and make changes. So the total expenses, let's do 210 plus 200 plus 280 plus 39 plus 35 plus 120 plus 2483 plus 11 plus 167 plus 430 plus 490 plus 141, and we're gonna do $2,147.83 as total expenses. Projected balance, my income for that month, if I take that and deduct it by the 3,322, it should be $1,174.17. And that's, and what I always say when I'm doing my budget is, you're supposed to do every dollar has an assigned space, but because it's always something that comes up down the pipeline that you may not add in, so I never say where this amount is going to go, because I feel like there is a space for it, for a bill that's going to come up that I may not be thinking about. So then I always do that on the back end. So let me put this on the pay week. Just be, oh God, that's crooked, but oh well. So we doing we are doing the 105 and the 100. So we're doing the 205 because that automatically comes out every pay cycle. Okay, so now, did I add everything that I said I did? Okay, I did that, did this. Oh, the miscellaneous I would do, because I did this, that is due here, which was that hospital bill. I only have, I think, 2 more payments for that. Okay. Whew. Guys, I tell you. So, let's see. So, trying to keep up with everything. This will actually be the page that I need. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I use my pages right, because I haven't done this in a minute, but it is what it is. So we're going to do the first paycheck, because as you saw by the calendar that I just did, the first paycheck was the 7th. So I can actually do that with budgeting out. So we're going to do 2/7, which was the paycheck period, and the actual income that came in. Okay. Is the 1,845. Okay. So let's see, expenses that came out. And that just seems so wrong, but we'll see. So we're gonna do landline, and we're gonna do the actual amount. So that was 39. I'm gonna have to get this stuff in this phone now that I switch. 120 Um, lights, 430. Hospital bill, 141. Cell phone, 35. And let's see, make sure I didn't miss something. Oh, okay. See, I go doing it again. Credit union, 105. Project fund, 100. Savings, 140. Federal student loan, and oh, I know. This actually, I was going to pay this ahead of time because the way it falls on the calendar, and it takes a minute for the payment to go through. I want to make sure it got paid on time. I just feel like something's missing. Okay, guys, so now we're going to look at cash envelopes. So we're doing groceries at 120, gas at 50, personal 25, household 10, movie 5, fam 35. Okay, so now we're going to do total expenses that came out. So let's look at calculating this. So we have 39 plus the 120 plus the 430 plus the 141 plus the 35 plus the 105 plus the 100 plus the 140 plus the 2483 plus the 11 plus the 120 plus the 50 and 25 and 10 and 5 and 35. So we're going to say $1,390.83. Take that and deduct it by the 1,845. That leaves a projected balance for that pay period of $454.17. And what I always do before I say that's set in stone, I always go back in and just take away any of the miscellaneous things that I just didn't include that may have came up, and I just probably swiped the card, or I decide I want to pay off something, and then I'll show an update of that once I start with the next week's budget. So I have that, and that's set up. So now we are going to look at the cash envelopes. For those who are new, I use this Bella Taylor wallet just because right now it's convenient because it has all of the slots, and I have them already pre-labeled for the categories that I currently use, so it benefits me right now. So let's see. And I always try to go into the bank and ask for the correct change, but this week I did not. But I just asked the teller for low denominations, so let's see what she gave me. I haven't even did anything since I went by the bank. Was just taking care of other stuff. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And of course, you know, I budgeted out. Oh, you can't see it on there. But the cash envelopes is $245, because if you look at the $245 times 2, that gives you the $490. So that's what I allocated for the month to always do. So I always put my separated, just so I can make sure when I'm stuffing my envelopes, I have all the correct denominations set aside. So I have my 20s, my 10s, my 5s, and of course my 1s. So let's look at each breakdown. That's why it's good to always just keep up with what you're doing, so that way when you do our sorting, you can put in the correct amount. So let's see if this works out. So we're doing the 120 for the groceries. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And we have our grocery tab right here. As you can see, it says groceries, and I'm putting the 120 in there. And then we're doing 50 for gas. I always do 2 20s and 2 5s. So 20, 40, 45, 50. And I am putting that behind the gas tab. And then personal is 25. Let's do 2 10s, 10, 20, 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. $25. And I'm going to just put this in the back because that's with me. And then we're looking at 10 for household, just a $10 bill, because that's going to go as soon as I go into the store. It's automatically gone, so it's no need to really haggle over what denomination is. But that is going to go up in the household tab. And then $5 for the movies. That's basically just renting anything from the bread box right now, which may change. But right now it's $5. And that is going up under entertainment right here. Then we have the fam, which is just takeout food, snack food, whatever you want to call it, for the weekend. And that's 20, 30, and 5. And that is going to go behind restaurants, because that's basically what it is. And that is basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. And that's basically it. You guys enjoy your weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.